Hi everyone, so I'm really excited to be coming at you with a brand new haul for you today. I'm really excited because I've got this huge order from Sweet Ibis Paper, and you know I'm obsessed with her shop, and also a smaller order from Keatown, including one long-awaited kit, so it's kind of a big day for hauls for Happy Meal. So as usual, I will include timestamps in the description so you can skip around to whatever shops you want to see, and let's go ahead and get into it because I cannot wait. So we're going to start with Sweet Ibis Paper. I'm already seeing like a million of these freebies and I'm so hyped for that. I am ready for those freebies. Look at this gorgeous little seal. So it's been a while since I placed an order, especially one this big, but I just realized that she was having a retiring sale for most of her Shadow, Chip, and Dundee characters because she's transitioning into some new characters. She's reformatted Dottie the Sugar Bug into like a more rounded shape, which I don't like as much, but that's okay. I will still buy mostly Snowball. And then she's also adding two new characters, Pumpkin the Calico Cat, which is really cute, and then the other really white fluffy dog, Coconut? I think it's Coconut. Yeah, that would make sense. A little white. I think it's like a Pomeranian, but I'm not sure. It's a really white fluffy dog. That's a small dog. So she's adding those two, and also the two new bunny characters, which I really do hope she does a lot with. Those you can actually see on this little freebie right here. So, because she's making room for more new characters, she actually goes through characters quite a lot. She's always adding new ones and taking away old ones. So I just decided to get my fill of all of these retiring ones, which were on sale, just to make sure that they wouldn't go out of stock before I wanted them. So as for freebies, we have, let's see what we got. So we have this kind of like quarantine themed freebie, which makes a lot of sense, and it's very timely. There's like weird lines on this paper. Anyway, so we have the Sweet Ibis Paper logo, which is actually a sticker, and I like using that to mark Happy Mail or placing orders. This little reminder sticker, please remember to wash your hands, obviously. More scripts, we have clean and then quarantine. Unfortunately, I can't be quarantined because I'm at work, but, you know, it applies to other people. And then we have canceled. See, that's one of the new bunny characters. I don't remember their names either, but then the two bunnies are playing like a board game here. We have the one with the toilet paper, which is super appropriate. Even I can relate to that. And then playing video games. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing lately. And then just like Snowball passed out in a pile of junk food, which has also been kind of me, although I'm trying to be better. Okay, so then this is, ooh, I just scored a unicorn paper freebie. So this is the unicorn paper. So this I think was already printed, so this is on like the old paper. This may be the new paper though. It feels a little bit different. So yeah, it's like better matte quality. Is it premium matte? I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad I got that sticker because I use those a lot on my days that I have to be a cashier. Here's the old Dottie design, which I like better. And then Snowball in a bear onesie, which is actually really cute. I love bears. That is Dundee the Corgi with a pencil, also very applicable. And then the little hamster character, which I forgot was also a new character, with boba. And I still haven't tried boba, and I'm really sad because all the places that have boba are like closed. So now even if I wanted to finally try boba, I could not do it. So this looks like, yeah, a freebie sampler from another shop, Sparrow Design Paper Co., and it's got a cat character, and that is all I need to see. So I'm gonna head over to that shop like right away to get more of this cat because that's all I need. So you have a cute little Disney Plus icon and Instagram. I actually don't have Disney Plus, but I do watch a ton of Disney stuff. And then this little cat making muffins in a box, planning, and then with a cute little letter. So that's really cute. I'm gonna use all of those, every single one. And then here we have a little sampler from Lucky Plans Co. with a lot of scripts. So that's actually pretty good. I'll probably use that one, and I'll probably put that one somewhere. I don't know what the darts is about. That's interesting. I've never seen a dart sticker. If I ever play darts, there you go. And they have plenty of days off stickers, which is really good. Alright, so now let's get into this enormous order. Oh man. I know I spent a lot, but I didn't think it would be quite this many stickers. What's actually fun about this is that I did see some that were like things that were super unique to my mom, that like my mom is the only person that I know that does those things. And she started a bullet journal, I think sometime last year. And she like got really into it. I hope she's still into it because I got some of these stickers for her, like to put in her bullet journal, because I thought they were really cute and I wanted somebody to use them, and I knew I wouldn't use them because I'm not that cool. So hopefully she will. It's going to be her Mother's Day gift. Don't tell her. So I will point those out as we come across them, but we are going to start off with what is on top. I did not organize these in any particular order, so we will just go through them. So this is Chip the Chihuahua. I finally like figured out how to tell the difference between Chip the Chihuahua and Dundee the Corgi. Chip is like brown and has a kind of a smaller face, and Dundee is like more orange and is bigger. So I can tell. So this is Chip with Christmas cookies. Now these are not gingerbread cookies because I have 1,000,001 gingerbread cookie stickers. These are just like your sugar cookie that are like iced and decorated with all these different like designs and stuff, and milk. So that's like the other classic type of Christmas cookie. So I figured this would be really useful for occasions that I want to mark cookies that are not gingerbread, because those happen. Like if you have a cookie exchange, I don't think gingerbread cookies are very common in cookie exchanges. It's usually like every other type of cookie. So there you go. This would be good for that, or putting out cookies for Santa, or anything that you want. Or if you look really closely, you can see that they are brown. So they could also be used for gingerbread cookies, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. But like the point is that it's like a multi-purpose cookie. Like you don't see any gingerbread man shapes in there. So there you go. And obviously that's more of like a Christmas themed sheet, but again, I was just going through everything that was on sale, so I'm still stocking up. Now, I did get 2 more of these sheets because, why did I even get these? Oh, because these were retiring, otherwise I wouldn't have. I think I still have some in my overstock section of my planning binders, but I guess these were retiring, so I started freaking out and was like, well, now I gotta buy up even more of them, so I bought 2 more. And these are just like the YouTube video sheets. So you get film, edit, voiceover, and upload, which are the 4 steps I go through. So I use all of these. So, and not many shops like have a nice little sampler sheet like this. So I really needed to stock up on that because I go through these a ton. I don't have any s'mores stickers, so I had to get the s'mores sheet right here. This is really cute. She had another character with s'mores that I didn't like as much. I liked the Chip one better. I love making s'mores. I need to make one soon. I have the graham crackers still. And then we have Dundee, conveniently named up here, so I don't have to question about whether he's Chip or not, but he is more orange. So it's Dundee the Corgi, and this is him sewing. And I've been doing a ton of sewing lately because I've been mending my clothes and like hemming all of my pants that like don't fit me, because pants never fit me even when they're petite short, because I am even shorter than that. So I do a lot of sewing. A lot of hand sewing, so that is appropriate for that. So I didn't get like a sewing machine. And then we have the Facebook post. I think I already have this one, but it was retiring, so I wanted to get another one just in case, because I do a lot of PR for my own, mostly for my Plan With Me's. And obviously when I do new releases, but I haven't done those in like a year, so I have new releases. I'm focusing more on catching up on my Plan With Me's before I start really getting into my shop. But yeah, so I do a lot of this, so I wanted to have more of those. I do actually already have the sheet too. This is the Chip Sweets sheet. There's not a ton of stickers out there that are just like varieties of candy, and I love candy shops, so I need something to mark that. And then here is another funeral sticker. I have a kind of funeral sticker from Happy Day Up, but that's the only one I have. So I wanted to get more just in case. And I thought this one was especially appropriate because it is cats, and I'm still grieving for my cat Charlie, whom I lost probably many years ago. But like I still have dreams about him and everything. Like I miss my cat so much. So it was appropriate to get a funeral sticker that was cat related. So this would be me, and that would be my cat Charlie. So this is to mark anything related to thinking about Charlie or even funerals, which thankfully I haven't really had to attend one since I was very, very little. You know, knock on wood that I don't have to anytime soon, but I wanted to be able to have something to mark it because it is a very real part of life, and I don't cut that stuff out of my planner. I try to be honest in my planner. And then here we have Chip the Chihuahua with a giant stack of stickers. This was labeled as like the organizing stickers sheet. So it could be used for organizing stickers, obviously, which I do a ton of. Or just anything like that, like getting a ton of Happy Mail, or even if you're a shop owner, like collating orders. Is that how you say it? Collating? But just like packing orders. Stuff like that. And then here we have the two bunny characters. I think this was the only sheet I got of them. It might have been one of the only ones available. But here they are with toilet paper, which I thought was so funny. This is like one of her new releases for the pandemic. So we have just a stack of toilet paper, and then, oh no, it's out. This is like all of my customers at work. They're always buying up that toilet paper. I know that some new toilet paper was put out today, and I'm sure it's already gone by now. It's like midday. I'm sure it's gone. So then I got an additional one of these because for some reason it was retiring, but like it's one of those mad at technology kind of stickers. I have a ton of those and I do use them, unfortunately, but this is where the silhouette's acting up, so you gotta take a baseball bat to it, or at least you want to. I know that feeling. But thankfully I've been able to kind of work around my silhouette's mess ups and my printer's mess ups. Thankfully nothing has been unfixable so far. So then we have playing with Legos. I don't have any Legos currently, but I love playing with Legos, and I can foresee Legos in my future, whether it's me like getting a really advanced like Harry Potter or Star Wars set to put together just for the fun of it, or if I have kids in my life that play with Legos, then yeah, this would make sense. Because I know my little cousin is still a little bit obsessed with Legos, so hopefully there will be more of that in my life. And then this one is one of the ones for my mom. So this is Snowball sewing and like cutting fabric. She does a lot of sewing projects, so this would be appropriate for her. So I'll send that to her in her Mother's Day card. And then, oh, this one also goes to her because of an inside joke that we have. This is a Snowball Roomba sheet. So it's like the little Roomba vacuum that goes around, and it's Snowball the cat sitting on it, which is really funny because so the inside joke is kind of like we were arguing at one point like a while ago about vacuuming. Oh yeah, because I hate vacuuming, and I also hate when other people vacuum. Like I hate the concept of vacuuming. It's like the most annoying thing to me. And I hated our vacuum because it was one of those really bulky ones that like wasn't a stick vacuum. It was like the nozzle is like attached by a really long hose to like the actual vacuum, and it was the most annoying thing to lug around for like a really tiny person like me. So I hated it so much. So I would complain about it all the time. And so like we were arguing about it, and I guess she wanted me to vacuum or something, and I was like, you need to get a effing Roomba, except I didn't say effing. But so for years after that, she would, like, whenever we heard something about a Roomba or somebody said Roomba or just anything about vacuuming coming up, she'd always like just joke to me like, get an effing Roomba or something like that. It became our inside joke. So I know that it's gonna be hilarious when I send this to her and she sees that it's a Roomba sticker. She's gonna totally understand, because I think she did eventually cave and get a Roomba, so now she has one. She has an effing Roomba. Anyway, so now we have the Snowball, like, couple watching TV stickers, although I thought it was kind of an ambiguous couple, so it could also be used for friends, or maybe it was just friends watching TV, I don't know. Either way, it's like two people watching TV, so it's probably gonna use it for friends. Nope, wrong pile. And then, let's see, this one is really funny, so this is also one for my mom. This is just like a wine and cheese night, like a girls' wine night. So my mom does this a lot with her friends, so that would be like her and her friends. That's so cute. I love it that as cats, like, drinking wine and eating cheese. That's So funny. But yeah, it's another one that goes to her. And then, oh my god, yes, so I had to get the Alice in Wonderland sheet, of course. Love it so much. I'm obsessed with everything Alice in Wonderland, as you know. So here's Snowball dressed like all the various characters. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the White Rabbit, Queen of Hearts, there's a little teacup shoe, Alice, Cheshire Cat, which is great, because it's also a cat. And then here is Absalom the Blue Caterpillar. There's the Dormouse, the Mad Hatter. Where's the March Hare? I guess the March Hare isn't here, but that's fine. And everything repeats, and then you get some teacup stacks at the bottom. So that's very cool. Could be used for like deco or just marking, watching, or reading Alice in Wonderland. So I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that. Here's another one for my mom. Maybe the last one, I don't know. So this is book club. It's really cute. It's just the cats on a circle reading books. So she does book club. And again, I'm not cool enough to do book club or have wine and cheese nights or have a Roomba or do sewing. Oh, okay, I think there's one more sticker in here for her. But yeah, so that's for her. And then here we have Easter. I have like barely any Easter sheets. I have like maybe one Easter sheet. So here's another one. I like how these are really tiny, because usually these Snowball characters are really big and they're hard to like work into my planner, but these are tiny, so they will work a lot better. So just various Easter activities. Super duper cute. I love the little chick that's like accompanying her in all of her activities. That's really cute. So that's for me. Listening to music. I do occasionally like just jam out to songs and stuff and start singing along for like an hour at least. So every time I have a jam session, there you go, listening to music. And then, you know, another candy sticker. Lollipops. I actually hate lollipops, but they look really pretty, especially those ones, and it just seems like a perfect thing to mark going to a candy shop. So there you go. Oh, and then this one I'm really glad I got. I got 2 of these because I really did not want to run out of these. So these are Chip the Chihuahua like mom and daughter stickers. I don't have like any mom and daughter stickers. I got a sheet of Fox and Pip custom or stickers where you can like choose the 2 girls like skin and hair color. They're meant to be like friends, but I customize them so they look like me and my mom a little bit, and I use those as like me and mom stickers. But I don't have any others, so I really wanted something to mark when me and my mom like go out shopping or do stuff together or just hang out. So I'm really glad to get these. So that is me and my mom in Chihuahua form, which is really funny, but they're really cute and they're like a good size. So I need more stickers like that. So if you know of any shops that do that, please let me know. And then I picked up 2, 3, 4, obviously 4 more of the Chip the Chihuahua budgeting sheets, because this is my job as a bookkeeper, mostly, except for that one day a week that I have to be a cashier. But I'm head bookkeeper, so mostly I'm doing bookkeeping. So I don't know why I took the time to line those up. They're the exact same sheet. But yeah, this is just like a perfect sticker to mark that. She also has versions where I think Shadow the Cat is doing it, but I think that one is also retiring. It's possible that she has one with Snowball doing it, but I don't think so. So I obviously had to stock up on this one. So I have 4 of these. I probably have more in overstock, but yeah, hopefully it'll be a long time before I run out of these, because I go through them very fast. And then I really liked this one. I got this one as like a die cut, and I loved it so much that when I saw this in retiring, I had to get it. Even though I can't see it ever really applying to me, it's just a really pretty sticker. Snowball the cat like scuba diving with little fish under the sea. Like, I don't scuba dive. I have no interest in it. I don't like being in the water. Just any water. I don't like being in water. So I can't really see it ever applying, but sometime it may be. Like, I could use this for an aquarium too, possibly. I have no idea why I got 2 of them. I have no idea. That feels like an accident. I don't know. Anyway, who knows? It's still a really pretty sticker. And then I had to get a couple of the wedding sheets. Again, why are so many of these doubled? Was that an accident? That has got to be an accident. If so, it's a happy accident, but still. So here's the wedding sheet with Dundee the Corgi. So it's just a generic like couple. I have some with like specific hair and skin colors, but when they don't apply, I want to have like a more generic option for weddings that I attend and stuff. So here's the generic option where they're dogs. So they can't look like real people anyway, but they're really cute. Because I seem to be attending a lot of weddings lately. And then for some reason there's 2 of this laundry one too. I feel like all these doubles have to be accidents. I'm gonna look at my order. But yeah, so this is Dundee the Corgi doing laundry and being very sad about it. He looks kind of sad. I don't know. I like doing laundry. I don't mind it. I'm actually doing laundry right now while I'm filming. But yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to get more laundry stickers because I do have a lot. But also this could be used for like folding laundry because clearly that's not folded and it needs to be folded. And sometimes I do that on separate days. So that's kind of useful for that. And then next, this one is I think the last one for my mom. So this is gardening. She does a lot of gardening. I can't stand gardening. I hate the concept of gardening. I like certain plants. The only plants I like are either useful, like food plants or herbs that you can eat, or like succulents, which just look really cool and require minimal care. Those are the only 2 kinds of plants I can stand. The others I hate. I'm not a plant person at all. But my mom is, so got her these really cute gardening stickers with Dundee the Corgi. Very adorable. She does a lot of gardening, so she will get good use of those. And then here we have the ice cream pints, because when I get ice cream from the store, I usually just get a pint, and that'll be like my dessert for 1 or 2 days, depending on how much self-control I have. So it just made sense to get more of those. And then crafting. I don't do a ton of like actual crafting anymore now that I got into planning. I used to do every single type of crafting under the sun, but occasionally if I need something, like I'll just make it because I have all the craft supplies left over from my various exploits. So and I also do a lot of things with the washi that I have now. I'll add those to like cards and stuff and like make pretty things with them. So yeah, so I do still need crafting stickers, and I do have a lot, but I just needed to get these because they were retiring. Same thing with the donut stack. I feel like I already have this. I may have like a different version. I don't know if I have the Dundee version. Maybe there's a snowball version. I don't know. But now I have the Dundee version anyway. Again, I'm trying to cut back on donuts too. Although I did eat one yesterday and I did eat one the day before that. But before that I went like many months without eating it. So I do obviously still need to mark them, even though I'm definitely doing or eating them less. So then in addition to the mom and daughter chip stickers, I have the father and daughter ones too, just in case, because me and dad do like to hang out sometimes and go see a movie and go eat and just do whatever. We have a daddy-daughter day sometimes when I go visit them, so yeah, that's really good for that. I love my parents. Our relationship is much better now that I've moved out, as I'm sure a lot of people can understand. So then here we have the craft store. I do already have this one. Why did I buy another one? How often do I go to the craft store? Not that often. I buy everything online. But yeah, when I go, maybe I should just give this one to my mom because she goes to the craft store. Maybe I should. I'll think about that. Because yeah, I do already have this and I don't go to the craft store that often. But when I go visit my parents, me and my mom, she's always working on some project, so she'll bring me along to the craft store. I think I will give it to her. I think I will. So, now we have the car repair one. I don't have a car right now. I used to have one in college and in high school, but when I moved here, I did not choose to bring it. I did not want a car. I still don't want one. It's way too much an expense, and I can live basically like I'm rich without having to pay the expenses of a car because I don't have to pay that. So I'm gonna put off getting one as long as possible, but I know that eventually I probably will have to get one, so I'm just gonna hoard these for many years. And these are like car repair icons. I could have used this a lot back when I had the old car because that one needed a lot of repairs. We're getting to the end here, finally. I got like 50 sheets or something. So this one is Dundee the Corgi reading to a little kid, so that's really cute. So this is like if you're babysitting or if you're reading to your own kid. This is obviously one I'm going to hoard for 1,000,001 years because I'm nowhere near that point in my life, but it was retiring and I didn't see any other stickers anywhere that were like this specific activity, so obviously I'm going to put that into my hoarding pile. And then these were really cute, so I may already have these, I may not. This is kind of like a pumpkin spice latte with Monty the Bat in there, and Monty is like the cutest character, and like there's no Monty stickers left in the shop, which makes me really sad. I hope that Monty comes back for Halloween this year because I love the Bat stickers. But yeah, it's Monty sitting in like a pumpkin spice latte. I thought that was so cute, so whether I have it or not, now I have it for sure. And this last one here is Clean Out the Fridge. I don't think I have any Clean Out the Fridge stickers. No, I think I have one. I think maybe I have like a snowball version. I don't know. But either way, I probably should do it more than I do it now, but this is going to encourage me to do that. So there you go. Clean Out the Fridge. And then lastly, I didn't show you the journaling card before, but it's the really cute Dottie the sugar bug dressed as a bee, which is really funny because it's a bug dressed as another bug. She's using like washi tape to make her stripes. That is so cute. So that's really funny. I'm gonna keep that one. Alrighty, so oh my god, that was so many stickers. That was, I'm not even gonna count them, but I am gonna check to see if I really did get doubles on all those, because I can't believe that I would. Maybe it was an accident, I don't know. Anyway, it probably was an accident. Anyway, next section, we're going to get into Keatown. Now this was a final stock, but it wasn't a final stock sale because I was really stupid and I freaked out. I just randomly decided to check the final stock one day, and I saw that there was a lot in there that I wanted, and I was like, oh my god, like, it doesn't matter that there's not a sale going on right now. These could be gone tomorrow. These could be out of stock tomorrow. I need to get them right now. So I did get them, and I paid way too much because they went on sale for like 30% off like a week later, and I was really mad. But all the same, I'm glad I have these because I would be really mad if I was not able to get these. So we're gonna go over these two smaller ones first. I did get the full size kit for all of them because I don't play around anymore. I really like doing some white space threads, and I need all the stickers to do that. So so it looks like this was the order that my freebie was thrown into. So this is the April Easter kind of freebie. I like the new logo with the little Disney, like the little Mickey glove on there. That's really cool. So we have a bunch of scripts, like kind of Easter related or spring, and then a bunch of little pretty icons right there. And then this first kit is the Studio Ghibli kit. So it's like various Ghibli characters. The quote box says, "Work hard, dream big." I don't recognize a few of them, like that dragon, I guess. That girl is possibly from something that I've seen, possibly, but I don't recognize her straight up. Obviously, No Face is from Spirited Away, which is my #1 favorite Ghibli movie. The Soot sprites have been seen in a couple movies. Howl's Moving Castle with that's Sophie, and then that is the kind of scarecrow dude. And then Ponyo, which is also an adorable movie that I love. So just anything, anything Studio Ghibli right here. So yeah, I guess one week I may just decide to start watching a bunch of Studio Ghibli movies in a row. There are a lot I haven't seen. So that would be kind of a good idea to just dedicate a whole week to that, and that way I can use this kit. Because I really wanted this kit because I love Studio Ghibli. And then here we have the cat and another Soot sprite, which is really cute. So there's the second kind of functional page. Here we have the deco, which for once matches the same art style as the full boxes, because frequently that doesn't happen. It covers 8 dots weekend banner. I love this little box right here with like all the characters all together. Maybe kind of hard to incorporate into a spread, but I'll try. Scripts, icons. We have a few boxes here, which is not that many. So if I was going to do some white space, I'd have to pull in a lot more. Full box checklists, which again I never use. Headers and little things. At least there's a ton of little things, so that is reassuring. And you do get a ton of washi. I love that bottom washi. And then habit trackers. And then I got the add-on, which is the glitter headers, and it includes some extra flags and quarter boxes. So really love that. Again, this art style isn't really something that I would have in my planner. I don't really go for that kind of, I guess it's like an anime style. I prefer more like inspired by kits like ScribblePrintsCo does, rather than like doing that direct art style. Like this kind of a cartoony style, but I do make some exceptions, and I thought this was still really cute, so that's why I got that. And then next we have so next we have this Monsters Inc. kit, and I haven't seen a Monsters Inc. kit anywhere else, but if there's something that you're looking for, you're probably going to find it at Keatown, so I had to snap this up, obviously. And I like this style. Like, it's very blocky. It's like, you can tell that that is the actual outline or silhouette of the actual characters, but it's like less copyright infringement because they're not filled in, so it passes. And I like the style too. I like the colors. I just like that block style sometimes. Not in every kit, but it works here. So this is really funny. If your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. So that is the quote box. Then we have the doors, and then the 3 main characters. So yeah, I do really like that style for this movie in particular. And then there's that page. Deco, yeah, see, here's another example where the deco does not match the full boxes. But that is a-okay. I like how cute they made Randall look, because Randall does not look that cute normally. And then, oh, this is really fun. So this is what the, I think it's the same, no, it's not the same style as them, but it is also a similar cartoony style. So all the doors, and then the scripts are different colors. That's pretty nice. I do like the color scheme of this kit. Very pretty. Then little things, headers, bottom washi, habit trackers, and then the glitter headers and all of that extra stuff. So that's really cute. I will probably just pick a week and rewatch Monsters Inc., which is a fantastic movie, and Monsters U, which is not as good a movie. And yeah, I'll use that kit for that week. So finally, we get into the kit that I was really excited about for this order. I actually waited until it went into final stock, but I had hoped that I would be able to get it on a sale for that, because I got this like ultimate bundle of all of the extra things for this kit. Let me just fling everything across the desk. So this is the Frozen kit, the Keatown version. Now, I saw a lot of shops use this art, and it was kind of hard picking which one. I guess for some reason I chose this full kit, which is really weird to me. I don't remember why. Maybe it was because of all these extras here, who knows. But so yeah, I do have many versions of Frozen kits, but none with this art, so I wanted to grab this art too. This is another like inspired by kind of thing. So you have a girl that looks kind of like Anna, and a girl that looks kind of like Elsa. Sven, quote box that says "Let it go." There they are in their classic dresses right there. A sled, and then their hands holding different things, which is really cool. And then this page right here, got some bigger deco, which actually does match. So there's another example of it matching. This page looks kind of new. This is in a different format. I think he maybe reformats it differently if you get the bundle, which I haven't noticed before, but it's quite possible. Yeah, this is definitely different because the little things are not on this page. They are on this page instead. And you get more of these little boxes at the bottom here. You get an additional tracker of some kind. I guess you can choose whatever you want for that tracker. And then I really like that bottom washi, which is split. And then as for the extra items, you get your scripts here instead. So these are like winter Christmas themed scripts. So you get go ice skating, build a snowman, drink hot cocoa, mail Christmas cards, PJ movie day, build a gingerbread house, snow day, and then watch Frozen, and then little icons right here. Obviously the glitter headers and extra stuff in there, so you do get some extra stuff for that one. And then the movie marquees, which I really like. So Frozen, Frozen 2, and Frozen Fever. And then some other Disney movies, Maleficent, Maleficent 2, which I haven't seen, and then Pocahontas. 11 to Maleficent though. So yeah, all that stuff is very usable. Now, since a lot of shops did use these, did use this art, I did what I usually do, and I kind of got multiple versions of it. So I did get the full boxes also from Paper Candy Art, and it is in a different color scheme. Like, well, I guess not necessarily that, but the colors are more vibrant. So, so it doesn't quite match perfectly, but it does match well enough. I'm just looking at it now, and I think I originally thought that this had like a box that this did not have, but I'm now noticing that that is completely false. It is the exact same like types of full boxes, except these two have been combined into one for that one, and then there is no quote box in this one. And then some of the backgrounds, or I guess that background is different. Yeah, some of the backgrounds are different. But other than that, they're like almost identical, and now I'm thinking I probably just wasted money getting this. But I do like how these are more vibrant, so I may just replace that one with this one. I'll probably replace that one with this one because that background is already used over there, so I don't feel too bad about that. Let me see, I will replace those two boxes with those two. So I guess I just wanted the kit, and then I was just going to basically replace everything with these. So I could do that, and then still have this as like my 9th box. So that could work. I will store it all together, and I'll figure out what I will do with that later. So that is everything that I got from Keatown. It's a really tiny kind of order, but definitely cost a lot because I did not get it on a good enough sale. I'm still beating myself up over that, but oh well. There's always next time. And I'm just glad I got my hands on these kits. So yeah, that's it for this section of a haul, and let's go ahead and get into the next one. Okay, so for this next part of the haul, I have a couple orders to go over. One is from Simply Gilded, one is from ScribblePrintsCo. So let's start with Simply Gilded. It's been ages since I've received any Happy Mail from her shop. This is from the February pre-sale though, so it finally came in. I don't really tend to buy a lot anymore, mostly because everything that I need to really bulk out my collection, like I'm missing a lot of like the main basic just solid colors. I plan to get from the buy sell trade someday. Therefore, and I've already bought everything that I really want from her shop. So that kind of leaves the only things that I will actively buy right now to be items from pre-sales, because I don't know, it just makes sense. I don't remember if I would assume pre-sale stuff comes to the shop based on like whatever's left, but this is a way I can kind of guarantee that I will get what I want. So here is the freebie, which is the cute little bow seal. It's in a nice light blue with what looks like rose gold foiling, so that's gorgeous. I love using these on the backs of cards, or envelopes rather, when I send mail. And then there's this journaling card. As usual, it's kind of bent because it was in there with the washi. I've heard that if you email her saying it's bent, that she will send you a new one, but I don't tend to mind that so much. So this just says, "Bless this beautiful mess." Very nice. And here are the tapes that I got. So as usual, I stocked up on the really skinny tapes that I like to use as headers. Although I probably should have bought these in the big sizes too, because that would have bulked out my collection, but I don't know, it has hollow foiling, so I wasn't really certain that I needed those exactly. And there's these two really pretty ones that are these lace tapes that are like kind of a dark pinky purple with, I think, rose gold lace foiling on the top. I love this type of tape. As usual, I forgot to take off the wrapping on all of these, so I'm gonna try to do that real quick. I don't think it's too much, but yeah, I do have a few other kind of decorative tapes from her shop that are similar to these lace ones. I don't think I have any previous lace ones. If they do exist, I don't know for sure. But the ones that I really like are the ones that are the kind of like birds and tree branches one. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. This is not working very well. Okay, so the ones I was talking about were these two right here. So I have one in black and gold foil, which I think is kind of a new one. So you can see the tree branches with the flowers on them, and then the little birds in there, and the same style in pink with rose gold, which I actually just used on the back of an envelope recently. So yeah, I like using these more decoratively in like projects than necessarily in my planner. I haven't really had a use yet, but it would look really good in a planner, wouldn't it? I really want more like black and gold stuff in planners, other than just like New Year's themed kits. So yeah, those kind of remind me of these lace tapes right here. So these would be good for those purposes, those more decorative purposes. So I'm gonna kind of unroll this one. They did come in a set of the 10mm and the 15, so this is the 10 right here. It is actually kind of, there we go, that's the best light to see it in. It's kind of hard because the foil color and the tape color are actually pretty similar, so it kind of blends in a little bit. But it's still really pretty when it hits that light and you can see that lace pattern. So there's the 10mm, and I'll just pull up the 15mm. There we go. It peels the other way, just so you can see the bigger design. Oh, that's really gorgeous right there. So, really loving those tapes. I hope we get more lace patterns, preferably some with more contrast between the foil and the tape color. So, next I have this set of, it looks like 5mm, but it also looks like it may be a little bit thinner than 5mm. I don't remember, and either it didn't, I think I threw away the packing slip. But I'll compare it to the other one. No, because those are 6mm, so maybe this just looks skinnier because it is 5mm compared to the perforated tapes, which are 6mm. I don't remember. It's been ages since I've gotten some skinny tapes, but I really wanted these kind of like galaxy themed ones because I don't have a ton of galaxy stuff, and I wasn't really into it before, but now I'm like thinking I could get more into it, so I want the option, and I especially want to use these as like headers on some galaxy themed kits. So that is hollow kind of star confetti foiling, and the background colors are so pretty, purples and blues. So there's 3 of those. For some reason they're all pretty similar. I guess there's 3 of them just because you get different color ombres on each one, color gradients. Ooh, that one's really gorgeous. I love that one. So that's how that looks. This obviously is not perforated because it's not meant to be a header tape, but that's kind of what I would use it as. I need to try incorporating these into my planners, into my spreads more as like background washi if I need to layer a script over it, or just as dividers or something. I need to actually use my washi more because I love using washi. And I have a lot. I just don't use it, so I think a lot of us have that problem. It's a pretty common #PlannerGirl problem. Why did I just like make a cut line when there's already a perforation right here? Oopsie, live on camera. So here are the perforated header tapes. I always try to get the header versions instead of just the bow pattern ones nowadays. Obviously these are bows, or like line bows, instead of just the bow. Because I just like the perforation. I like how they're a little thicker. I just like how they're meant to be headers, and I pretty much only use the other 5mm as headers anyway, so it's like, might as well, because that's what it's meant for. So the perforation's really thin. So let me just, I don't think I've actually tried to peel it before, or rip it rather. There we go, that came up really nice and clean. So there's the mark right there, so that's where it perforates. So these are really gorgeous with nice hollow foiling as well. I'll put that on the back of that. So we have this really dark color, almost reminds me of that, but not really. It's just another dark kind of fuchsia. And then we have another pink, which is a more pink than fuchsia. I don't remember what the name of this release was. Almost like sunrise. It might be sunrise. And we have this kind of orangey, almost coral color. I want to say it's not really peach, but it's a more peachy orange. And then we have this really bright yellow. I feel like I have colors similar to these already. No, I actually don't have a 5mm of this shade of yellow. I think I have maybe a bigger, like a 15mm of this shade of yellow. I have a really bright and a really light pastel shade of yellow, but not this kind of more dark shade. So that's really good. I love that color. In the orange, I do have one that's similar to the shade of orange. And then there's this really nice kind of turquoise color right here, like a light turquoise. I do have plenty of those shades. So I did get at least one new color out of this bunch. But yeah, I know that they're still different, and the foiling especially is different from what's already out there because it's a pre-sale, so I know that it's new no matter what. And I love being able to mix and match between the background colors and the foil colors, so I will keep collecting these 5mm forever. So that is my pre-sale order from Simply Gilded. Again, I'll probably go back and probably pick up some maybe 10mm, or I guess I'll have to buy the set of these shades right here if they do come in the bigger sets, if there's some left over. So I'll have to check that out. Tomorrow, well, as of filming, tomorrow is the day that that would come out, so I'll have to look into that. You won't see this until way later though. So let's go into the next portion, which is ScribblePrintsCo. It is my first subscription order from her, I guess my first subscription received from her shop. I wasn't super thrilled at first. I was gonna actually list it in the buy sell trade, but then I was like, I really shouldn't, just because it's something that I don't necessarily, that I wouldn't need all the time, or that I can't even think of an event where I would use it in the past, in the recent past, or in the recent future. Recent future doesn't make sense. In the upcoming future, I can't really think of when I would need to do this, so it would be more of a hoarding kit. That doesn't necessarily mean that I should not keep it, because there are going to be occasions when I would need something like this, and it's good to just have it, as opposed to needing to search real quick for one. So obviously this is the beach kit. That's why I'm saying that, because I don't really do the beach, but I can see that at some point in my future needing a kit for the beach, because like other people are going and they want me to go, and I'll go, and then I'll need something to mark the beach. So I don't have too many beach kits. I have maybe like one that I like and two that I'm kind of on. So, and I'm loving these colors. So here is the journaling card. I'll just go over that real quick. Got the nice surfboards up here. And then, yes, it's a gorgeous beachy summer kit. Yeah, some of her favorite colors, also some of my favorite colors. So yeah, it is a good anytime kit to keep on hand. So yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and stick with this, and it comes with all these extras. I really like that I signed up when I did, so that I came in at a good time to get like the most amount of extras probably. We have this little die cut of a Starbucks drink. I actually don't get drinks like this. They're like just cold, I don't know, is that like some kind of cold tea drink with ice in it? I don't get those. I get like frappuccinos or hot drinks. But it is really pretty. Those go with the kits. And as for foil, I'll just go over that first. This is really gorgeous. So this is hollow foil, it looks like, in the new layout in the star format. Yeah, so this is completely new. Nothing like this in the shop already. Here's the bottom washi, your inverted bows, and then the starred confetti. We have the icons page with some bonus bows and whoopsie and labels. Sorry, I've got the fan going because it's so hot, so things are going to be blowing around. And then this brand new page with all of the scripts on it. I love this. It's like her most popular scripts. So you've got them all in that specific color, although I guess there's probably a lot of hollow already, but the fact that she does this for like all of her new wiggles is really revolutionary. Because she doesn't offer all of her scripts and all of her wiggle colors. So then we have these pages, 3 of the same page, which has the 2 full box overlays, the 7 header overlays up here, and then the half cut headers, which are actually just in the normal dot confetti pattern instead of the stars. So yeah, my one kind of concern with this new kind of wiggle format is the fact that there's only 21 headers, where usually I'm used to 28 because I use usually a couple or maybe 3 or more in the sidebar as well. So in this case I would not have enough of these header overlays to go over that, in which case I guess you could theoretically bring in the half cut headers for that purpose. I'm just noticing that these two have like one of the headers missing. Yeah, one of these is just flat out missing, which is really funny. That happened on my very first subscription, but I'm not going to raise a fuss about it because I don't think I'll need too many of these anyway. I've never used half cut headers as headers or for bougie. I prefer bougie boxes, so I'm not too caught up about it, but yeah, I guess in a pinch you could use these as header overlays in the sidebar if you need to, so I have that as an option. Then we have the circle icons and the date dots. I love her date dot font and size. And then we have the kind of food and drink sampler. This is also pretty revolutionary, as in she doesn't have this in like every single foil color imaginable in the shop. Actually, I think she has them separated into the foods on one sheet and the drinks on the other, so you don't get all the drinks, and maybe you do get all the foods, I don't know about that, on this sheet, but it's kind of like a sampler. Like I always point out that the tea cup is missing, and that's the one I would use the most, but that's okay because this is still hollow, and it's like, I think I already have that sheet in hollow. And then lastly, the really tiny deco, which is my favorite thing in the world, in tiny little stars. So there are some bonus foil sheets that came with this particular order because I think originally it was going to be this style, the matte style with white paper in the background, or I guess foiled paper in the background for the entire wiggle, but it wasn't working for whatever reason. I think it was bubbling. You can clearly see the bubbling here. So she was like, yeah, that's not gonna work, but the manufacturer sent her these sheets anyway, so she's just including them as like a gift to us, which is really cool because I love these. The bubbling does not annoy me at all. Like, you would be able to barely tell if you put it in the spread, so that is super amazing, and I just love the rainbow. You can see it so much more clearly when the whole sheet is foiled. So we have the page flags with the same thing, and the bow deco pieces right there, and then 2 sets of date covers. So you can see there's some mistakes there, some oopsie right there, but it still looks really cool. It looks almost intentional. Maybe it is, and I'm just like being unnecessarily critical. I don't think so. I think that dot at least there is probably a real oopsie, but in any case I would still gladly use those. And then this is the freebie that comes with it, so you get an extra fancy label, which I love, and foil, which is even cooler. So this is like all brand new. You get a 3rd box. I also love these so much, and then a half box squared off all of these. So yeah, I'm loving that foil and that extra foil. So now let's get into the actual kit, which is obviously a kind of girls beach trip theme. It looks like a kittenish girl dress Jess clip art set, obviously custom for this shop. And yes, the colors pink, yellow, and blue pastel are just the best combo ever, so I'm loving that. So yeah, we just have this double box with the beach and these surfboards, that obviously being the same as the journaling card, which is really cool. We have the girl with the phone taking a picture. Let me see what her bracelets say. We've got hope, fearless, and strength. Very inspiring. We've got our little clothing flat lay here with some AirPods, of course, and a NASA shirt. Got two girls with the peace sign, backpack, and the same drink as the die cut, and then another flat lay with the surfboard, the stainless steel straws. This like is a very California kit to me. That's a very California thing. And then a camera and a scrunchie, of course. So, oh, and like a boba sticker on her flask. That's so funny. So very pretty. And then you get two extra full boxes here with the new format. So you get the two girls. I can't believe that girl is wearing socks with Crocs. Both of those things are wrong at the beach. And then the kind of Jeep right here. So this is the new format. So you get 4 patterned half boxes there, 6 of the square boxes, which I still haven't used yet. I haven't used a kit that had these. 2 checklists, and then this page which is the same with your 3rd boxes, work labels, movie marquee, page flags, weekend banner, and then lots of deco right there. All this functional junk, as I like to say. Here we have tons of boxes and labels, more labels, washi, and some headers. And icons, of course, which I don't really use. And sneakily, you get 2 little tiny deco bows down there with the payday flag. And then you get more washi fancy labels and little things. And then your 10th full box, which you can cut up into washi strips if you like. And then your bottom washi, which she has started formatting now so that it is fun, or I guess it looks good still if you cut it in half and then use these strips for the top half and then put the foil overlay over that. So that is something I would probably do with this one. And then you get your extras, of course. So you get your fashion girls with the head/faces included, because she doesn't do that normally in her kits. Well, I guess right there that counts, but a lot of the time they're like cut off. But yeah, so here you can see the top half of Crocs girl, and then that girl who's the same as that one, just alternate skin tone and hair color. And then, of course, your glitter headers, and then your extra label sampler. I love the addition of more fancy labels because those are my favorite types of labels in existence. Love those so much. So that is everything that comes with the, what month is this? The May mystery sub. So I'm super into the format, not necessarily the theme. I do love the colors. I can't really imagine having like a girl's trip to the beach where this would be like perfect for it. It may happen, I don't know. I'm not really friends with that many girls, but it is definitely a possibility. So I'll hoard it for either that or just any old beach trip that I need to mark. Because I do have family and friends that love the beach, even if I don't really love it myself. I pretty much go along with whatever other people want to do. Like I'm not gonna not be with people just because they're going to a place I don't like. Unless they're doing an activity like playing poker or doing laser tag, which is something that my friends loved to do throughout high school, that I was like, I'm not participating in that. But something like going to the beach, like I'll sit through it. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this section of the haul. Let's go ahead and get into the next one. Okay, so for this next haul part, I have a bit of a hefty order from Kinzi's Creations. I am so unbelievably excited about this, I cannot even tell you. So this is my first ever order from her shop, and it's so funny because it seems like everybody's ordering from her these days. I just watched 2 hauls that both featured Kinzi's Creations, so I feel like I'm kind of just hopping on a trend, but I'm so glad that I finally took the plunge because I don't know how I lived without this shop for so long. I can't believe it. I want to make like everything in my life about this now. So as you probably have heard, Kinzi's Creations does scripts, and I got all of these in black on clear paper, although she also offers I think 3 or 4 different foil options now, probably even more than that. I think she just introduced purple, but she has like so many script options already in her shop, and she also offers customs, which is the most exciting thing in the world, especially once you look at her handwriting. So if you've watched a lot of YouTubers plan with me's, especially what comes to mind is Jessica from J Crew Plans, and also maybe Elle from Glam Planner. They do a lot of their handwriting in their planners, kind of like a combination of script writing and block lettering, and these are the 3 types of letterings that probably a lot of us use who do block lettering. I actually alternate between these and also the dashed lines in the to fill that in, which isn't featured here, but that is a-okay. So it's really exciting to see a whole shop that has those handwritings available that we all already use in script form, so now we don't even have to write. So we can put these into our planner and it just blends in perfectly. So it like almost looks like we did it ourselves, like it's super cohesive like that. So I was really thrilled to see that, and especially because she offers customs. So like my goal essentially is to fill my whole planner with her scripts and have like very minimal things I actually have to write in myself. So I'm so pleased that that's gonna happen, because as you may know, I have been worrying a little bit about my handwriting lately, and I've greatly improved it, but still I really like the look of scripts, and it's so hard finding shops with scripts that actually work, because a lot of them have them in this format where it's like on white paper in the background. I feel like not a ton of shops offer clear, like black on clear paper, which I feel like is the most natural look. So I was really pleased to find this out, and I could not be more happy with the result. I haven't actually put these in my planner yet to test out how they work, but I wanted to film this this haul right away so I could use this in the very next plan with me that I'm about to film, because I'm just so excited to see how it's gonna work. And also I'm already filling my cart with literally 48 different more scripts, most of which are custom, because I can't get over how amazing this is. So I'm actually going to finally get into the order now. I won't waste any more y'all's time. So here are the 2 freebies that come with it. I did get Rachel's freebie from Gilded Plans because she's the first one to introduce me to this shop, and I waited way too long to take the plunge, but I'm so glad I did. So if you enter in her code, or I think I put it in the notes section rather, because I think she had some other sale going on, I don't know. But if you put that you want Rachel's freebie in the notes section, and this is what you get. So currently it is all in the script font. So you get workout, happy mail, payday, coffee, Monday, laundry, and date night, all on white paper, white matte paper. This feels like normal matte, which is fine. So these are all very useful. Now, something about her scripts is that I'm not sure whether she hand letters each one or like just has her own font out of her handwriting, but I noticed that some words look better than others in the script form, so I'm a little bit more picky about that. You will see in my order kind of what I chose to do, but like how the R, or not the R, the O looks kind of funny sometimes when it's the second letter, and like that A kind of almost looks like a D, just things like that. And the T and the D have these really complicated swirls that I think look mostly pretty good, but sometimes they can look a little funny. So you will kind of see my thinking based on what I chose to order. And then here is the kind of coronavirus sampler that she is sending out with orders now. So we have COVID-19. The dash is in the wrong place, but that is perfectly fine. We have anxious. I actually have an unfortunate reason to use that, I think. And then work from home, online school, sanitize, bored, cabin fever, and stir crazy. I don't really have cause to use most of these, so I probably will not. I'll probably destash those, but it is a really cool idea that she is sending out the sampler for free during this time. Alright, so let's go ahead and finally get into my order. I did order a lot of things, but some of these are just multiples, as in I got the same phrase in both types, block lettering and scripts. I unfortunately did not manage to snag any custom scripts for this first order, which is why I'm going crazy with the second order, but yeah, so these are all things that are currently in her shop. So first we have FaceTime in the script, and it does look really great in the script. Now I did realize that I'd like to be able to kind of mix and match certain of these with other commonly used phrases, like if I FaceTime my parents or FaceTime my grandma. Well, I don't ever FaceTime my grandma because she doesn't have a smartphone, but or FaceTime like my mom only or something like that. So some of the custom scripts I'm going to get are just like mom or dad or grandma or parents. So kind of my plan with that, but in the meantime we just have FaceTime. Now I did notice that some of these scripts are hard to peel up from a certain way. I did see Jess's haul recently, Kittenish Girl Jess, where she hauled a bunch of these, and it was her first time ordering from Kinzi's Creations as well. So I was glad that I watched her kind of go through this process, so I knew what to expect. So some of these scripts do not lift up from the top like you would expect. Like when you originally go to lift it up like that, it doesn't come up. So you do have to go from the left side. And if you do that, they all come up. So I did test that out. There's only like 3 sheets out of all of these sheets that had that issue, but all the stickers do come up. At least from the ones that I've tested. In Jess's haul, she had, I think, maybe a total of 10 or so stickers left over on like maybe 4 sheets that would not lift up at all. So she is going to contact her about that. Hopefully I do not have that problem. But I'm not too cut up about it. I'm not going to go through every single one on every single sheet and see if they all come up. If there's a few left over, like, I really don't care. I'll happily order more. So I'm not going to, you know, make a big deal about that. But just be aware that sometimes you will run into that issue. And if you order and it's not peeling up, like, from this side, just try the other side because they will all come up. So that was a problem sheet. And then Takeout was another one where it peels up from the left side only. So Takeout in the block script, and she does offer the 3 different designs as I think the only option if you choose block scripts. However, if you get custom, you do have to pick one for the entire sheet out of these 3 or the script. So you can't get like a mixed style like this sheet, which I really wish she would offer, but I can totally understand why she wouldn't. It would take so long for customs, so that is a-okay. Also, another thing that Jess pointed out in her haul was that the printing of the logo is kind of, you know, unreliable in terms of quality, but that is fine because the printing on the scripts seemed pretty good. Some scripts she mentioned were a little darker than others, so she might have run out of toner at some point, but I looked at mine and mine are all okay. Like, I have no issue using any of these. So just something to note. So there's Takeout. I don't really get Takeout that often, but it was one of the ones that was already in her shop, so I was like, might as well. YouTube Binge. So this one comes up normally. This is in the block. I would rather have gotten this in the script, I think, because I feel like it would be, I don't know, like I don't need to use like a half box every time I mark YouTube Binge. I prefer to use smaller boxes, and this isn't really going to fit in like a little thing or anything. But again, I didn't really like how she did the O and the U when she did the YouTube Binge script, so I didn't get that. I don't know if it's possible for her to rewrite that and like make the U like, or the O something more like that. It's possible, but for now I think I'm just gonna be okay with just this one. So there's YouTube Binge. Here's Work Late. This is a really pretty script that I liked. So I did get this in both forms. Unfortunately, I do have to mark working late a lot. So there's the Work Late script form and then the Work Late block form. So this is more like you put this in a half box and then you put it like a character sticker next to it and it takes up all the space perfectly. This one is more like you put it in a fancy label and then maybe you still have room for an icon, maybe not. Or like a character sticker. So that's kind of why I like both options when the script looks good. I probably should have done that with work too. I don't know. I really like using this this block lettering for marking work just whenever I can, so pretty happy with just that. So all the rest of these have no issues with the stickers coming up. Wash Hair, I did actually add to my cart the script version of this because it did look really good. I don't know why I didn't get it the first time, but here's Wash Hair. The cut lines are a little bit off on this. As you can see, the cutting lines go way over there and cut short here, but they don't really go through the letters, so you can still see all the letters, so I don't really care. but just something to note. And that's the same sort of thing, where this would take up probably more of a half box space, but it's still a nice tiny font anyway in that particular sheet. So then we have Starbucks run. I did add to my card a custom of just the word Starbucks. I think Jess did that as well, or somebody did. I don't know why I really didn't think of that before, because I don't really use Starbucks run. It's just not something that I write. I just prefer to write Starbucks, but that's okay, because I have this in the meantime until my Starbucks customer comes in. So then we have sleep in. Now I really wanted a small sleep in script because I have a lot of foiled sleep in stickers that are really big, or I don't really know if I have a lot. I know that I only have the ScribblePrintsCo one, I think, and that one is enormous, so I can't really fit a character sticker in next to that, so I really wanted a smaller one, so this one was perfect for that. So it's a beautiful script, nice and small, so I can fit that in a fancy label or even a little thing, and then put a character sticker next to it, and there you go. Reading, I was kind of iffy on getting this one because I usually like to mark the books that I'm reading instead of just read. So I would write, you know, read Pretty Little Liars, or just Pretty Little Liars without the read, so I'm kind of iffy on this. But I did want this just in case I was putting in a half box where I could put read and then underneath I could write the name of the book, or if I'm reading the same book all week, I just mark it in the first day that I read it, and then like the other 3 or 4 days in the rest of the week I could just mark it with read, so I don't have to write so much. So it's kind of versatile there. I got plan in both forms. Planning is kind of iffy for me because I never just like sit down and plan a whole spread, like put down a whole spread the way, you know, non-YouTubers do, because I have a YouTube channel and I have filmed every single spread that I put down so far. So mostly I just want to be able to mark filming, plan with me, or filming haul. Like I have to have the word film in there. I don't really use just plan. And when I do pre-planning for those videos, when I create all my spreadsheets and charts and stuff on how I want the spread to be laid out, I usually call that like pre-planning. But I don't know, it seems kind of extra to do that and to like get a whole script with pre-planning, so I'm just gonna use plan for that sort of thing. So we have the block glitter and the pretty cursive script. So then we have organized stickers. This is another one where I would really like this to be on one row. I think I did request that as a custom, so we'll see if that works. She may have to do only 2 columns if she would be okay doing that. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll try to kind of work with her on that, because all this organized sticker scripts that I see are like enormous like this, where they would only fit in like a half box. So yeah, I want the smaller option, but I got this in case I want to ever mark it bigger. So then I have nap. Nap is another one where, like, in my planner, I typically choose to write nap time instead of just nap, because it seems like so small. But so I think I did request a script of nap time, or like a custom one. I don't know, possibly. No, I think I only did long nap actually, because sometimes I take long naps. So I think I'll just sit with this one for now, because if you have like a whole fancy label and you have like a small character sticker at one end, and then for the whole rest of the label you just have this tiny word nap right in the middle, it seems like you're, you know, wasting a lot of space. So I'm kind of not too thrilled about how that works. It's also like the same thing with read, just really short, you know, scripts like that, but I've done it before, so like it doesn't look terrible. Meal prep. Oh, this is such a pretty script. I like how she got four columns. That's pretty cool. I don't even meal prep that often, but like how tiny the script is, so I can put meal prep and then I can put like underneath what I meal prepped. Then we also have the bigger option. This would take up way more of like a fancy label. That would fit pretty perfectly, I think. So we have the block script for that. Laundry, some words I only write in like the block script or the script, or not the block script, the block lettering or the script. I don't usually like alternate, so I've kind of tried to pair that to the scripts that I bought. So I did not get laundry in the script form. I didn't get read in the script form. I didn't get nap in the script form. And budget. Those are some things that I only ever write. Well, I don't know. I do write laundry in the cursive form actually, but I think I thought that this looked better. But yeah, other things I only ever write in the block form. Headache, this looks really pretty as a script, so of course I had to get that. And then I also got the block form just because I feel like that would still fit in like a fancy label pretty well. I got the Harry Potter sheet, of course. I should probably get another one of these just in case. So I like this because it is, it uses both forms of writing, like how a lot of us already do in our planner. So we have the block lettering up top, Harry Potter, and so that is like normal writing, which I also use, and then Sorcerer's Stone, which isn't script, so this is like perfect. So we have all the books, and then Deathly Hallows is twice in case you want to mark the movies, in case you're using this for the movies. So it could be for the movies or the books. Happy Mail I got in both forms. This is really pretty. And then here's one that's more like a half box size. I typically like to write what shops I got the Happy Mail from, but sometimes I don't remember, sometimes I don't have room, so, you know, I just have the script, and then if I want to use that and then write the shop underneath in really tiny letters, I can probably do that. So then of course we have film, edit, and upload. I feel like I got this in like the script form as well, but I don't know. I may come, oh no, here it is. I found it. So yeah, so I got film, edit, and upload in both forms. I really like this. I just love that film. I love all of these. So yeah, again, these are kind of ones I would want to mix and match. So I'll get like a Plan With Me script and a haul script so I can mix and match them. The only problem is, am I gonna want haul in like scripts to match this, or block letters to add some contrast? How am I gonna arrange that on the sheet? So I don't know, I'm gonna play around with that. I might just end up getting like a whole script that says film Plan With Me, a whole script that says film haul, etc. But I kind of want to play around with it first because it's more fun for me. So that's kind of how I may do that, because right now my scripts are really big for writing film and edit, so I just typically have room to write that and not write in what I was actually filming or editing. So then we have doctor appointment. This only looks good in the block script, so there it is. And it's typically something big enough, like a big enough event that I would put in a half box, so makes sense. Design I got in both forms. I really love that script right there. I don't too often really write in my planner what I'm designing, so it's perfectly fine to just have the single script here. And then dentist appointment looks good in both forms. So we have the script and the block lettering. Again, fancy label, half box form. Print and cut also in both scripts. I wish it just said like print and cut like with the ands in there, because I typically do both of those at once. But it would not be too much of an issue to just like write or draw in the and sign, which is what I do with my own scripts because I have them separated. But also you could take the print and use them for something else, or I could just do them on 2 separate days, print one day and then cut the next day, etc. They're more versatile like that, I think. Cook is another one where I wasn't sure if I should get it because I typically like to write what I'm cooking, and if you have just this giant script, like that doesn't leave a ton of room to write in what I'm cooking. But I am also going to get scripts for like breakfast, brunch, and dinner. I don't really cook lunch, or I don't mark it when I do. So I'm hoping that will kind of help that, and also I may just have room to write it in if I put this in my planner. So here's call. This is another mix and match one. So I'll have call, and then I'm going to get scripts of mom, parents, dad, and grandma, and Jess, my best friend. So really the only people I call. And then budget. Here's another one I only ever write in block form. So there we go. That's exactly how I write it. And then Animal Crossing, of course. I just saw this already in her shop, and I was like, well, I have to do it, even though I kind of would like to write the different forms of the game that I play. I decided I was just going to do another mix and match thing. So I have in my cart customs for New Leaf and New Horizons. So I'm only playing New Leaf right now because I have New Horizons, I just don't have a Switch. So it's waiting until, you know, we can find them again, because they're all sold out everywhere except for the light, but I don't want a light, I want a Switch. So I'm just going to kind of sit on that one and keep playing New Leaf. I'm almost at the point of paying off my final loan for my final house expansion, so then I will be completely debt-free in that game forever, so that's really exciting. So I do still play that. And that is the end of my first ever Kinzi's Creations order. Again, I'm like over the moon about this concept. It's just so perfect to me. So I really hope that I will be able to get all the customs that I want in her big sale that's happening tomorrow as of the day I'm filming. So yeah, hopefully I will have another huge amazing order from her to show you real soon. So that is it for this part of the haul, and I do have a lot of other orders coming in, but I think I'm gonna cut this haul short right now so I can just get it uploaded, because I don't know, if I wait until I have enough to do a really huge haul, it's gonna be like a month, and I want to upload hauls a little bit more frequently than that because they're my most watched videos. So yeah, I will save all the, you know, 5 other orders I have coming in for the next haul. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be super fantastic. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.